a lot of the big question is we're waiting on the interest rates to go back down. And it's from the
What are the interest rates, right?
what are the interest rates?
What are you seeing today?
And interest rates aren't going to drop anytime soon.
No.
The interest rates were lowered to the lowest level ever in the history of the United States because of COVID, to try to keep the economy going. Now, of course, they're raising interest rates because they're trying to stop inflation. So you have two things at war, basically. Here's the cool thing about interest rates. If you compare the interest rates today that people are paying to the interest rates of 2 years ago, 3 years ago, okay, even pre-COVID, over the course of the average loan, the average RV loan, it's $500.
Yeah.
So in 10 years, it's going to be another $500 in interest. It's not a massive, and $500 is not a little amount of money. Don't mishear me.
You're saying the difference between like the rate of like a year base,
Yes,
right?
It's over the course of your loan. The cost to you is very, very minimal.
Absolutely.
It really is.
It's very
minimal.
For some reason, people just they see the number. Oh, it's not what it was 3 years ago, so it spooks you.
But
But
it does for me. You know, I just bought a new truck, and it's like, wait a minute, what's that interest rate? But then as I ran the tables and looked at what my total cost would have been, what my total cost is now with the higher interest rate. Oh, wait a minute, that's not that bad. It's a few $100, you know, over the course of the loan. So don't be freaked out by the interest rate. Here's the other thing, really cool thing with RVs. If you own a home, this can be considered your second home on your taxes. You can take the interest off your taxes anyways. Now, here's the other thing. They aren't coming down anytime soon. Unfortunately, interest rates, that is our new normal. So we just have to get back to living. But we're not going to stop camping.
No.
I love to camp. I'm not going to stop camping because of interest rates, right? So, again, it's a very minimal investment. Now, what we've done to offset it is we're giving an extra $1,000.
Gotcha.
It's costing the average customer $500. That covers everybody on the extra interest, because we don't want that to be the stumbling block. Here's the thing we found through our life. People that camp have a much higher life expectancy, life satisfaction. They're happier people. They're closer in their marriages. They're closer to their children. They're closer to their grandchildren because they do this. I only wish this fire were real because I am freezing right now. But what I do every single weekend in the summer is we sit around a campfire with family, right? Because you get to know people. You see who they really are. You see what's really important to them. And you know, time is the most valuable thing we have. And when you sit around a campfire, you're saying to those people around that campfire, you're important enough to me that I'm sitting here with you.
And my phone isn't in my face.
My phone isn't in my face. And what it does, literally, it bonds you to those people. So don't let a little higher interest rate keep you from camping, right? Do we like it? No. Do we like the RV prices? No. Here's a cool little tidbit for you, and I'm trying not to make sales pitches, but I'm so passionate about RV wholesalers because we're doing the right thing for the right reasons. But we might be the only dealership in the country in the last 3 years that has a less of a profit margin, you know, because we refuse to raise our prices. We refuse to take advantage of people. You know, when the market's hot, great. When the market's cool, great. We're going to be at the same pricing, right? We're going to be doing the same thing.
And I think that's what people fail to mention. I know you're paying more for it too, but we are too. We're not paying what we were 3 years ago, right? But our profit margins haven't changed. That's something to be proud of.
That's the thing that we are proud of, because we want to make sure that people keep camping. We want to make sure you keep spending time with your families, right? With your friends, that you keep bonding around the campfire. And camping's a pretty amazing thing. You know, 22 of us and 4 campers went out west 2 summers ago, and we had the greatest experience of our lives. And it's so cool when we get back with any of those 22 people, because the first thing that comes up is, hey, remember when? And you start talking, you know, about the trip and about all the experiences. And, you know, one I like to tell, I've got an aunt that was on the trip with us, and she's in her motor home figuring out how to make homemade mashed potatoes and beef stroganoff for everybody, right? In a motorhome, and she did it. And what we figured out on that trip was how incredible it is. We had 7 people in ours at one point. How incredible it is to be that tight, that close to people. You know, people are like, that had to be terrible. No, that was a dream come true. And, you know, you can say, what's this got to do with RV prices? What's this got to do with interest rates? What's your family worth?
You cannot put a price on it, right? I
What's
mean,
your
that's
life worth? We get one time around on this planet.
Yeah.
What's it worth? I haven't hit interest rates or RV prices yet that are more important than my family.
Yep. Period. Yep. Communication is key, even in your guys' relationships at home. That is our hidden agenda here. We want to be transparent. We want to we want you to see who you're working with before you decide to do so. I mean, I'm really excited that we're finally getting this off the ground. It's been an idea for quite some time, and within the last 2 years has been very interesting with dealing with everything. So very, very happy that we're finally getting together and making this happen. And if you guys do have any other interesting topics that you'd like more information about, anything from camping to stock, all of these things, please don't hesitate to at least reach out to us. Leave a comment below. We would love more things to be tailored towards and be able to focus on outside of the things that we struggle with and worry about on the day-to-day basis, such as our objections we're overcoming and how we're handling those things.
Yeah,
So
make sure you check out our webinars. Also, check out our virtual RV show. We do one a month. It's very informative. The webinars basically teach you how to buy an RV safely. People say, why do you do them then? What is this a sales commercial? No, real quick, and this will be the end of this one, but there's going to be probably 400,000 RVs sold this year, new.
Yeah.
Doesn't count used.
That's not
Used
the
probably
used, yeah.
another 400,000. We can't sell them all, right? We got 4 stores, 3 in Ohio, 1 in Texas. There's no way we can handle that kind of volume. So what we try to do is say, okay, for those of you that can't make the drive, right? For those of you that aren't in our area, number one, we want your business. We love your business. We can take care of you no matter where you are. But if you're not comfortable yet, right, you're not sure, then watch the webinar and learn how to protect yourself, right?
ask the questions, know what you're getting before you
things
get
in
there.
writing, and
Yep.
the webinars do a great job of educating. The RV show does a great job of educating you.
And it's more of a live thing too. So we're
Yeah, exactly.
you ask the questions you
interact
want
with
to
us.
know.
Right there.
We're interacting
Yep.
together. We're answering those questions spot on. It's a much more personable thing that you relate to for those people that are in that process. So yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.